Okay, so I'm currently staying in Glastonbury, and as I always do, I hit the charity shops today. And I found these two box brownie type cameras. They're fab little bits of history, non-working, quite rusty, but I thought they'd make great little houses for really tiny little people. So I think stacked on top, you've got 2 floors to furnish, I reckon. There's this one's got the spool from the old film with it. Both slightly different. But in the next charity shop I went in, I actually found some tiny little miniatures. So there's some Limoges pieces. That's a little Limoges wardrobe, which I thought just the right size. And then here we've got, these may actually be too small, but it was all in the same little bundle, so I just had to get it. But we've got a little chair there, look. Another little chair. I've seen quite a few Limoges pieces, but never this tiny. And I just thought these were absolutely adorable. And the idea of having a whole little box brownie house from the bits made from everything from Glastonbury, I thought that was quite cool. And look, in here we've got a little sofa. So that's that bit. If you hear any snuffling, by the way, that is my bulldog Bertie. I will try to make sure he doesn't eat any of this stuff because he does like running off with things. Now, here's a little Limoges man, a tiny little Limoges man. Again, I've not seen them this tiny before. And you might be thinking, well, that's too big for the set that I bought, but there are more pieces in here. They're at a slightly different scale. So, and look, she's absolutely beautiful. The detail on that, really incredible. So they go with this set, and obviously this is a separate little set. Oh, and I also randomly found this tiny little mouse, and I thought, oh, I'm sure I can do something with her. She's actually metal. I need to do a bit of research, see what she is. I love to know the history of things as well. Now, this was a resin set, so no value to it, really, but again, very sweet and absolutely perfect size for what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand. I'm definitely not a pro at this while I undo things, but look at the detail again on those little chairs. I think they're really sweet. And of course it came with more bits and pieces in this little box here. So what have we got here? So we've got a little grandfather clock. Now I'm hoping, oops, I don't break it. Right, I guess it should go downstairs anyway. Look, that is just the right scale. It's brilliant that I found it all in one trip. And here we have another armchair. This one's got little slippers by it, footstool, pillow. Again, just resin. I know some collectors wouldn't value them, but I think it's all about how something looks. And I think this is going to be super cute, and all from my Glastonbury trip. So it'll be a memory as well, which I think is really important too. And then the little sofa. Very cute. Oh, and then with the set just came this little coffee stirrer as well, coffee grinder I should say. And I think there's a little drawer to it as well. That's definitely got some age to it. It's metal, as you can see, and yeah, it's definitely got some age to it. It's a really lovely little miniature, which just randomly came with the little lot I bought. But I think that's very, very sweet. In fact, there's another 2 pieces in my bag. I've just realised there's a Limoges bed and I think a chest of drawers that matches that size. So I will have a rummage while I'm chatting, but let's see. No, maybe not. But yeah, so I think this little box here, I think would be super cute set up with the resin pieces for the lounge. So let's have a go and see what this would look like. So lounge downstairs. And I think if we pop that at the back. Now, a lot of the miniature bits I have to use tweezers because I've got such pudgy hands and it's always tricky. But there you go. And then I think that one there. And maybe put in another one as we've got them. I don't like those chairs quite as much because they've filled the void with white rather than just leave the legs. That annoys me a bit. But it does look cute as a little lounge. And look, we can have the little mouse pottering around in there until... No, maybe not. I'll have to find some little people or little critters to go in there. But I think as a lounge, I think if I make a little table in the middle, put some pictures on the wall, maybe there's a way of turning the little lens at the back into a window. I think that could be really, really cute. And then there's the top room, which again, if I can get some little miniature pieces to go in there, I'll just make a little bedroom and a tin bath. I won't put the Limoges with the resin. That would be sacrilegious, I think. But I think I'll have to look for bits and bobs that I've got at home when I get back to turn that into a proper little house. But I think that is a really good start. So I will update you as I do a bit more on these.